What really happened behind that stage curtain? And why did millions of fans suddenly fall silent before breaking into tears? Did anyone expect that a moment meant to celebrate would turn into one of the most emotional scenes in BTS history? Or that Jungkook himself would do something so unexpected it left even the members stunned? Before we dive in, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because what you're about to read might change how you see Jungkook forever. And tell us in the comments, what would you do if you were in his position? It started as just another night on the global stage. The lights were blinding, the cheers of ARMY echoed like waves crashing endlessly, and everything seemed perfectly under control. Jungkook, known for his professionalism and composure, stood confidently in front of thousands of fans. But beneath that calm exterior, something unexpected was about to unfold. Something no rehearsal could have prepared him for. Backstage, a quiet movement went unnoticed by most. Staff whispered, security hesitated, and a figure slowly made her way closer to the stage area. No one could have predicted how powerful this moment would become. It wasn't a celebrity guest, not a fellow artist, not even a surprise collaboration. It was someone far more meaningful. His mother. The moment Jungkook turned and saw her standing there, everything changed. Time seemed to freeze. The noise of the crowd faded into a distant hum. For a split second, he looked like a completely different person. Not the global superstar, not the golden magne, but just a son, overwhelmed by love and disbelief. His eyes widened, his lips trembled, and then the tears came. ARMY noticed immediately. What's happening? Fans whispered to each other. Cameras zoomed in, capturing every second. The strong, confident Jungkook, who rarely showed vulnerability on stage, was now visibly shaken. Tears streamed down his face as he covered his mouth, trying to process the moment. His mother, standing quietly, smiled with warmth that spoke louder than any words. And that was only the beginning, because what happened next, no one saw coming. After a few moments of emotional silence, Jungkook wiped his tears. The crowd, already emotional, began to chant his name softly. It was a moment filled with love, support, and shared vulnerability. But instead of simply continuing the performance as planned, Jungkook made a decision, one that would shock everyone watching. He walked to the center of the stage, took a deep breath, and did something completely unplanned. He stopped the show. The music faded. The backup dancers froze. Even the other members looked confused for a second. This wasn't in the script. This wasn't rehearsed. But Jungkook didn't hesitate. With a trembling voice, he began to speak. I didn't expect this. I really didn't, he said, his voice breaking slightly. Seeing my mom here, it reminds me of everything. The crowd went silent again. He continued, sharing something deeply personal. Memories of his trainee days, the struggles, the doubts, the sacrifices his family made for him to stand on that very stage. His words weren't polished or rehearsed, but that's exactly what made them powerful. I always wanted to show her that I made it, he said, looking toward backstage. But I never thought she would see it like this. Fans began to cry. Not just a few, thousands. But Jungkook wasn't done. In a move that stunned everyone, he signaled to the staff. For a moment, there was confusion, then realization. The cameras shifted, and suddenly, his mother was gently escorted onto the stage. The entire stadium erupted. No one expected this. Not the fans, not the members, not even the staff. Jungkook walked toward her slowly, almost as if afraid the moment might disappear if he moved too fast. When he reached her, he didn't say anything at first. He simply hugged her. And that hug, it broke the internet. It wasn't just a simple embrace. It was years of longing, gratitude, and love poured into one moment. Jungkook held on tightly, his shoulders shaking as he cried again. His mother patted his back gently, whispering something only he could hear. ARMY couldn't hold back anymore. Fans sobbed openly, capturing the moment on their phones, their hands trembling just like Jungkook's had moments earlier. Social media exploded within seconds. Clips of the moment spread like wildfire, with captions filled with disbelief, love, and overwhelming emotion. But the surprises didn't end there. After pulling away from the hug, Jungkook did something even more unexpected. He knelt. Yes, in front of thousands of people, under the brightest lights, Jungkook knelt in front of his mother. The crowd gasped. It was a gesture of deep respect, gratitude, and humility, a rare and powerful moment that transcended language and culture. His mother looked shocked, quickly trying to lift him up, but Jungkook insisted, holding her hands as he spoke again. "Thank you for everything," he said, his voice steady this time, filled with sincerity. It was a moment that redefined everything fans thought they knew about him. Not just an idol, not just a performer, but a son who never forgot where he came from. As the moment unfolded, the other BTS members joined them on stage, their expressions a mix of pride and emotion. Some wiped away tears, others smiled warmly, but all of them understood the weight of what was happening. The performance eventually resumed, but something had changed. The energy in the stadium was different. Deeper, more emotional, more connected. Every note Jungkook sang afterward carried a new meaning. Every movement felt more personal. Fans didn't just watch the performance, they felt it. And when the concert ended, one question remained in everyone's mind. Was this just a surprise? Or was it something much more? Because moments like this don't happen by accident. They reveal something real, something raw, something unforgettable. Even hours later, fans continued to share their reactions online. Many admitted they couldn't stop crying. Others said it was the most beautiful moment they had ever witnessed in a concert. Some even called it history. But perhaps the most powerful reactions came from those who saw themselves in Jungkook. His vulnerability reminded people of their own families, their own sacrifices, their own unspoken emotions. It wasn't just about him anymore. It was about everyone watching. And maybe that's why it hit so hard. Because in that moment, Jungkook wasn't just a global superstar. He was human. So now we ask you, if you were in Jungkook's place standing on that stage, seeing your mother after everything you've been through, what would you do? Would you hold back your tears, or let the world see your heart? Tell us in the comments. And if this moment touched you even a little, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because stories like this deserve to be remembered. And just when everyone thought the most emotional moment had already passed, something shifted again. The lights dimmed slightly, casting a softer glow across the stage, as if even the production team instinctively understood that this was no longer just a performance. It was something deeply personal unfolding in real time. Jungkook stood there, still holding his mother's hand for a brief second longer than expected, as if he wasn't ready to let go of the moment. The silence from the crowd wasn't empty. It was heavy, filled with emotion, anticipation, and a quiet question lingering in every heart. What will he do next? Jungkook slowly turned back toward the audience. His face was still wet with tears, but there was something different now. Something calmer, stronger, almost resolved. He took a deep breath, gripping the microphone a little tighter, and looked across the sea of fans who had supported him through every high and low. "You've always seen me as strong, right?" he said softly. A ripple of murmurs spread across the stadium. "But today, I think it's okay if I'm just me." Those words hit harder than any high note he had ever sung. For years, fans had admired Jungkook for his perfection, his flawless vocals, his powerful performances, his seemingly endless energy. But in that moment, he was showing something rarely seen on such a massive stage: raw vulnerability without filters. And then came another unexpected turn. Instead of returning immediately to the planned setlist, Jungkook signaled to the band again. There was a pause, a brief exchange of glances, and then a soft piano melody began to play. It wasn't part of the official program. Fans quickly realized this was something different. Jungkook closed his eyes for a moment, as if gathering his thoughts, and then he began to sing. The song wasn't loud or explosive. It was gentle, almost fragile, like a confession carried on melody. His voice, slightly trembling at first, grew steadier with each line, carrying emotions that words alone could never